very, very happy birthday. And you're young as 84, I have to tell. I think the most youngest person with a very big experience in education field. Sir, my question is, what do you see education these days and what do you see education in the 90s and in the 20s? What is the difference you see, sir?
Education, I think if you go into the history of education in our country, education was earlier with the Gurukula.
Yes.
And in Gurukula, there was no discrimination whether you are from a royal family or whether he is from a beggar's family or from a Brahmin's family or a Kshatriya family or any Kshatriya. These people, before putting them to real education of language, literature and other things, first they want them to be disciplined in their life. They must discipline in the way that every child should know how to survive. That means what is the importance of getting up early, what is the importance of taking a proper food, what is the importance of sleeping early. These are the things which they have started for the children who join them in their Gurukula. Apart from that, the source of the nature, how we can utilize for the energy, for the food, for various aspects in the life to face the life, against the nature, it is not against the person's nature, how to survive. These are the things they put them for the hardship of work. Like in those days, they have to carry a firewoods. They have to, there are so many physical labor there. At the same time, they want to develop to that circumstances slowly their mental health also. See, the children, when they are away from I've seen even in these days also, children when they are away from their parents, they feel fear. They don't live like a social animals. Means other children, how to live with them. They think that I am so and so, I am this one. There are so much of variations when they are with the parents. So all these things they will live with the hardships. It is not by just preaching and asking them to do. So that was the system of Gurukula in those days. Later on, of course, people are trained in a different ways. Each guru had a different way of training them. And they part as warriors, they part as kings, they part as priests. There are different type of a profession which they will take it for their future living. So this was the Gurukula system, which in brief I could say, I am not a very scholar to understand all those things, but what is my observation is, every child needs to be taught that he is one among all the populations in the world, and how to live by utilizing the nature, how to live with our intelligence for the inventions, for future generations. So this was a very good principle which I thought it is very good. Now I joined a school in probably when I was 3.5 years old or 3 years old, because my elder brother who was just a difference of 1.5 years, so he went to school and I was feeling lonely, so I was crying that I want to go to school and all. And then they putting my age over his age.
Okay.
Those days I'm talking about. And then I was young to go to the school at that primary school I'm talking about. But still I managed, because the teachers were different there, those days. The teachers were very much different. Each teacher had, with the help of the headmaster, each teacher used to focus on every student and his ability. They have to encourage the students who are not good. They were trying to teach them more than what others they would teach. This is my younger days I'm talking about. So the classes of, and sometimes when they are mischievous, how they are used to punish us. The punish is not hitting or beating us. They used to ask us to stand on a bench in the class. So people will be humiliating us. No? So these are all the small things they used to do it and make us to feel that we have to study.
Yes.
We don't know why we have to study in those days. Why our parents have put for school, for education, we don't know. Because we have seen our elders are not educated. We have seen there are so many people are uneducated, but they are doing a good life.
Yes.
But we don't know why we have to go to school.
Yes.
So like this, we have come up in the school days, primary school, secondary school and higher education. Then we went to everywhere the system was, is focusing on our education to progress our mind and intelligence. This was those days our, even most important thing which we were doing is we had a drill class. We used to call it as a drill class. During the hours of teaching only.
Yes.
We used to have a prayer meeting before the class. Discipline. Everybody has to be silent, singing the school prayer and all those things. Sort of a discipline is inculcated.
Sir, in other words, I have to say that, punishment was the second name for discipline. Because now when we think, how...
Discipline is the way for you to bring you to the straight roads in the life.
If it is not
discipline is the gateway of learning.
Okay.
My opinion is, I tell all my students, discipline is the gateway of learning. Education is not for employment.
Yes.
It is better for a better social living. This is what I preach in my college when I become a teacher in the college. So this is the way we have brought up. So we used to play any games what we like. We used to run, we used to jump. In the drill period I am talking about.
Yes.
So all these things have made us physically fit, mentally fit, and we coexist amongst ourselves.
Yes.
So that was a system of education on which I have come up. There may be some good, bad and ugly experiences for me because of my own fault, not because of somebody's fault. So finally I came to LSS college here for doing my PUC pre-university. The best system I had here. Because we have come out from the home, living in the hostel, free bird, parents are sending money every month like a salary. So many temptations because people are doing this, that and all in the hostel. But in LSS college they had a very good system of educating people. Every 3 months they used to conduct an examination for us.
Okay.
And we used to, know what is our capacity to understand things. And if we don't have the second examination, we would improve. So like that, we have, we are competent to take examination to get pass above 60%. Those who fail is a different aspect. But what I am saying is 60%. And in my case, I am talking about. So actually, when public exam took place, I was casual. Even I went to one examination day, one day before, we went to one cinema, Bhukailasa, Jyoti Theatre. No, I am just telling you this. But I could score 60% of mark, above 60%, so that I can get into the professional college. No, this is what I am saying is, that has given me also this one, that continuous learning of the subjects to be perfect. Only it can be judged ourselves whether we are doing it right or wrong only by this sessional test. This is my experience and opinion. Now later on I went to my professional college. Of course again I was more interested in sports and other things. I was participating in more sports, missing class and all those things. I had hiccups in the education, But still, I was not a very disappointed person. So I became a best clinician, best teacher in my opinion, as per the opinion of my students.
Okay.
With the, just with this experience, I am a big sportsman. So mentally, physically, I am fit. I play all games. I am a athletics, jumps, everything. I used to in a medical college. I used to be first in most of the this one. I used to participate in every team. So I feel that every student should be physically, actively present together with their classmates. Sports is not for winning.
Yes.
It is for you. So I always say to win a game, it's good, but to play a game, it is very good, but to love a game also, it is much better. So all these things I used to tell my students. I was in a dental college, Bangalore. I was a teacher. My approach to student was different. But I made, when I was the chairman for the sports in the college, every student, A to Z, after 4 o'clock to 6 o'clock, they should play in the college. Any games. If you don't know the game, you learn. Doesn't matter. These are the things which I made my students, that they should be physically and mentally fit. Sports is not for winning the laurels. It is physically and mentally fit. Then you get a competition in your activities. So there is a challenges you can meet better. So for that reasons, I was very much particular that everybody should play games. So of course, reading and other things we have to do it. Now I came from there after 15 years of as a teacher. Then I resigned for some reasons of my own. This one, because I am too good for students. People didn't like it. A very problem of a student in the college, they used to come and take my help. So there are so many personal problems, so many things. So I used to help them with my capacity. And then, so somebody did not like it. So they play, service in politics and all those things. Because if I say one voice, every student will support me, that which they don't like me. So for that reason, I have resigned. I was transferred to some place, so I resigned the job after coming back. I went to the court and then coming back. And then finally I left this country, and I had a different experience as a teacher there.
Again as a teacher?
No, I went to the university for teaching.
Okay.
Oh, I was in Nairobi, Kenya University.
Okay.
In my experience in all this teaching, I found that Nairobi students are the best students.
Oh.
For me, I don't know about others. See,
This is in which year, sir?
1979, February 26th, I joined there. January 26th.
Oh, on the Republic Day.
No, what I am saying about those students are, they have challenges for them for future. They don't allow anybody to copy. They don't allow anybody to have leniency for attendance amongst themselves. A teacher, if they come 5 minutes late, they will just tell them, "Sir, we have been waiting for last 5 minutes, you wasted our time."
Oh.
If a teacher is boring for them in the class, they will say, somebody will stand up and say, "Sir, can you make it more interesting?"
Gosh, oh, that's wonderful.
No, really, I'm telling you. Now, in examination, they do the vigilation. Nobody can copy, nobody can bring cheats and other things.
Okay.
You have to show your ability to pass the examination. If suppose you come as one student as an examination, I give you X mark, and C comes as a second. When I give her Y mark, which is less than your X mark. They know each other the standards. She will question me, so why did you give me Y mark? What is the reason you have given X marks? We have to explain. Then, a student, teacher is made alert for doing anything favor or anything mischievous.
Oh, answerable for everything.
Answerable for everything. But they are respecting us as a teacher. There is no this one. But they do the vigilance for all these things. So it's a very nice system. I thought myself being a teacher, because somebody should question us. Not that I have been humiliated like that, but I am telling in general they ask like that. So these are some qualities which I saw in students. But in our country it is different, because there in their country for print to aeroplane everything is supported by the government. And if they don't pass in the examination, they give one attempt for them. 2 years they pass. If they don't pass, they have to discontinue. But for a senior student, because in dentistry we do a treatment on the patients and we know certain things to learn how to do it. So if the final year student fails, I'm of the opinion, but their system I cannot criticize about it. Final year student, if he fails in one subject and he has been not allowed, granted a degree, then he will do a quackery. What I'm saying is, without a license, he will practice. So these are the certain things which I observed, but that they have their own systems. So now, in those countries, students, both in Khartoum, I was there, it's Khartoum University. Those students, they have a greatest respect for the teachers. Teacher is something different for them. Not like our country, that maybe because of our attitude they are like that, students, or maybe because of the parents' influence they are like that. No, we can't say what is the reason, but our country is different. Now, in spite of that, I had a best time in my government dental college, Bangalore, as a teacher. I was loved by every student. In a mobile today, my birthday greetings, so many people have put so many things about me. No, I'm just not flattering myself, but what I am saying is, people have really liked me. Same way now, I came here as a teacher in government, A.B. Shetty Memorial Institute of Dental Sciences. I had a good job, more than a good job, good money. But in spite of no, I'm just saying, I came here because of my older relations and respect with Justice K. Segde. And when his son came and asked me, then I was in two minds. Because here you get a petty salary, plus still you have to pay income tax. Then there are so many. No, what I'm saying is, this is my real life I'm talking about. And there we have a non-taxable money, 3 months holidays, not much of work. Then we get a ticket to go for up to 6 members in the family, up and down for holidays. So all these things are good comforts. You are actually living like a retired teacher there. I'm just telling you. But I did not live like a retired teacher, because in Khartoum, actually our workload was very less, because we need not attend patients and all. I was feeling lazy. Then suddenly I thought that I am losing something in my life. Because for us, our dexterity of hands, ability to treat a patient is very important for us. So I thought with so much of experience, something I am losing. So I started taking patients in my own, without waiting for my leisure time or anything. And it has given me a big boost in the life. There are so many people who are coming and taking a treatment in my specialty with me. And whenever I go to market, somebody I don't know, because they all wear long gowns and all. No? It's very difficult with the turban and all. So some suk fellow, that is market person, he'll give me a free tomato. No, I'm just telling you.
Okay, the respect.
Yeah, no, they say that somebody, an outsider, is doing all work for us, service for us. When if I go to a government office, or immigration, faddal, amshi, means come, go. There's no. And I was made a good name among the public. I'm not talking about student now, public. So as a clinician, if we have done some service to the people with our capacity, and if they are happy and have this one, without for any reasons, it is for my self reasons, I started a work. It is not for their reasons. So it has helped me also. So I came back because of this relation with Justice Hegde, and because he was in Bangalore as a judge, and then he's also related to my wife's family and all, his wife and all those things. So I knew them very well, and I had a good respect and reverence for him. So I decided to take post here, because my mother-in-law said, why do you want to go to a country like Africa and all? Be here. Some of our own people are doing some college, join for a work. Now this becomes a challenge for me, because we have already established dental college in Manipal, Davangere. There are so many government colleges. Now I want to make a college with difference. So my first, this one is to provide everything for a student which is necessary for their training and learning. For us, most important thing is patience, because in a dental college, unlike medical college, students start treating patients from the third year itself. They treat patients with our guidance. In a sense, treating means they learn how to do it. So we cannot get patients if they charge, like other colleges, they are all charging the patient. So now whom we have to get? So there is the first time probably in the country, not even in the government college, in our college, we made every treatment free. Any treatment, anybody, any treatment free. So that's why we could get many patients for the students. It is not for social service, I'm telling you, it is for students learning, because we have to teach them. I made a point that discipline is very important for me. Even in GDC Bangalore also, my point was discipline. Students' etiquette, no growing up beards, no bangles, no jeans, or all those things, no miniskirts, all those things. Etiquette is very important, because you should look like a professional college student.
Yes.
And you can't come like an attender, or can't come like a street vagabond. Like I'm saying. No, this was my discipline was very important. Everybody must be in the class in time. And I made a hostel, that every student should be in the hostel who is outsider. And if any student is a day scholar, I made a point to take from their parents who are their neighbors, how many boys, how many girls, and what are your relatives here around, who would come and see them in the college. Because in college hours, I don't allow anybody to come and see them, because there's so many things. In a hostel also, I will never used to allow anybody to come, even parents, without my permission they can't see. That is only I give permission once in a month for parents. All those things, I made a discipline not because of anything. I want them to be in the hostel for the reasons simple. We have a community toilets, we community bathrooms, we have to live with other roommates. So personal hygiene, everything students should take care. And I used to go and check in the hostel, their room, everything. all those things, even to the bathrooms, everything. And I ask every student, do you know how to use a toilet? Every student I ask them, do you know how to use a toilet? Because at home, their servant will clean and they just go and make dirty as possible and come back. Or if in a community hostel, if somebody has done it, when they go to there, they can't use the toilet. These are the real issues of the life. So I make them just like Gurukula. You have to do everything.
Everything, yes.
Everything. This is very important in every school and colleges. A student should know how to use a toilet and how to maintain the toilet. This is my personal view. I don't know about others. So I started all these certain disciplines. No drugs, no alcohol, no vehicles, no extravagance in the life. Anything they want, more money, they have to ask me, I'll give to them and collect it later on for the parents. For anything, any emergency or anything. So no smoking, no drinking, no drugs, right? So if any student, see, ours is a co-education. Usually I have seen in my student days as well as in other colleges, junior students, girl students are exploited by senior male students. This is a common. I'm talking about what is happening in the colleges and that's all.
In today's college days. In today's college days, what is happening?
Even in my days.
Okay.
I have seen that. Even in my days. And then they simply desert them and go away. It may be a girl, it may be a boy. I'm talking desert them and go away. Mentally they become sick. This some of the people. You believe it or not, when I was studying in Bangalore doing my BDS, I was a sportsman. I used to have a lot of girlfriends. You know what I'm saying? Girlfriends means because I'm a sportsman, I'm good in sports and all those things, and they used to have them. So there is one person, he's a medical student. He is in love, means not that she is in love, he is in love with one girl who is going around, with me. So one day he's in the hostel, I am also in the hostel. So somebody came and told me that he is going to stab you.
Oh.
Right? I was so because my spirit was in those days different. So I went straight to his room. Why you want me to stab me? You want to stab me? Come on, bring the knife, I said. So he was afraid of me. So later on, believe it or not, he jumped into the water tank. After I went and asked him, stab me, the next, late in the night only, he jumped into the sump, water sump.
Oh.
Then watchman has to go and save him. No, I'm just telling, see, these are the certain things happens in the life among the students. So for me, no student is a bad student. I should know every student by myself. So that's why I made so many regulations for them. It may be hardship for the others. And whatever the regulation I make, it is for the consultation with parents. I talk directly to the parents. Your son is having this problem. For a drug, I used to have my own methods of controlling on students. Usually these people who take drugs and all from the school days and other things, they have abstained from classes very often. So I call them and ask them, why are you, sir, I have a stomach ache. Okay, I'll get you physically examined and all. Then next time, again they do the same thing. So I ask them to say, stand up, raise your hand like this, both the hands. They have to keep it like this. All these drug fellows, drinkers, they will start doing like this. They can't hold it like this. See, even at this age, I am holding it. I am just telling you. So I said, you are taking drugs. And it proves that he is taking the drugs.
Oh, okay.
Means I will use other way of asking. So I have my own methods of controlling all those things. Somebody is drinking, you can't check everybody.
Yes.
Somebody goes and drinks and makes some mischief. I call them, I console them, and I tell them and call the parents and tell them also. So, all this. Sometimes I have to not only eyebrowing at them. Sometimes I have to raise my hands also on such boys and means not that hurting them. What else? See, all these things have made my students me closer.
Yes.
So for me, I used to have two methods of controlling them. One is I have a meeting every month. Every student individually we meet with the teachers in their this one, physical director, teacher, hostel warden, and one dean of students. We meet together. So they have to prepare a report on every student. One rule for everybody: don't blame a student. What solution you have for the students? That particular student. This was our rule, not to say, because if I am bad, you are saying about my bad things. She has got a feeling that I am a good student or the regular student. She will get influenced about me,
As a bad student.
right? So I don't want that. Don't discuss about student what problem he has got, his problem, how you want to solve. This is our motto. So of course studies and other things, I have made a different system. So I warn them. Next time I'll say that, see, this institution, all our students are taking ranks and they are passing out with the good marks. You have a responsibility now that you also to be one among them. You should do it like that, encourage softly, harshly, and finally with authority.
Thank you so much, sir, for sharing all your experience, the vast experience, like you have done it like a researcher. Thank you so much for sharing all your experience.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.